Wilson, the billionaire entrepreneur, TV reality star, has defeated the candidate once figured to be
In terms of the impact of the Trump presidency on growth, we have to keep in mind that right now campaign promises are just what they are, promises. They're not policy. So let's see what happens in terms of how they get through Congress and whether and basically what comes out in the end. If you look at the job gains now, averaging around 180,000 per month for the year to date, and the unemployment rate under 5%, we have a rather strong jobs market. So in terms of actually pushing the unemployment rate down even further and strengthening the jobs market, that might actually result in stronger inflation as well, making the Fed likely having to move further.
We used to say Putin is unpredictable and keeps his intentions, his plans a secret. Now we have at least one more person who's unpredictable, and this is the President of the United States, President-elect at this point. But of course, in 2017, he will become the President of the United States. We still know very little about his policies. His appointments leave many shocked and speechless even, shaking heads in disbelief. But what his policies are going to be is an open question.
The only problem for the Iraqi people is that, of course, they have this ethnic and religious sectarian conflict may continue and erupt here and there from fanatics on both sides. Corruption and oil prices would also affect the Iraqi economy for 2017.
Are you going to stand, Miss May? Are you going to stand, Home Secretary?
A short time when the new Prime Minister will have assessed his strategy.
The AfD is actually taking away quite a few voters from the Christian Democrats, and it's a very unfortunate thing for Merkel to have a party formed to her right that indeed is a vital threat to her political ambitions. And next year it will be interesting to see whether we'll have a major terrorist attack, for example, in Germany. That's one of the big uncertainties. If that happens, I think you'll see a lot of increase in support for the right-wing populists. Or if we have an unraveling of the refugee situation again, with the EU-Turkey pact unraveling on refugees, that could also increase the pressure on Germany, and that could also be, in a sense, a supporting factor for the AfD.
India has to consolidate its trade relationships within Asia. It has to look to Europe without Britain for a strong trade relationship, has to solidify its relationships, particularly with Netherlands, Germany, and France, which are the largest markets. It has to look to the US for an Indo-US free trade agreement and a kind of a strategic partnership, which has been talked about but has not been inked.
天干呢，指的也就是说丁火，地支呢就是酉金。既然是相克，就像我们知道，就说打铁一样啊，那么很好的钢，很好的金啊，用火来炼化，完了呢用锤头敲，打成了一种漂亮的器械。但这个过程当中，虽然很漂亮这个器械，但过程是非常复杂的啊，应该说呢也是一种经历历练啊，在打造的过程当中，那么百变成钢，百锤成钢啊，也就是说它才会成器。那么在这种情况下呢，我们来讲呢，在整个2017年呢，还是是非不断的一个年份。那么这个是非不断呢，不光是影响到了整个这个中国，那你比如我们像讲美国啊，像一些欧洲国家，同样会出现一些问题。